All right, hey guys, this is Coach Marcus here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I want to welcome you to tonight's Franchise Factor training. This is a training we do every Saturday evening at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, and you can go to oneteam1dreamhangout.com. If a passcode is needed, you simply enter Go One Team, all lowercase, but the passcode is embedded into the website, so you shouldn't need to enter the passcode. And just welcome to part four tonight, and appreciate you guys for taking time out of your Saturday evening to hop on here for the next 30, 40 minutes or so. And so we do have an event coming up in Nashville, Tennessee in a little over 3 months, about 3.5 months from now. We'll be in Nashville. There may still be tickets available. I believe the last price was $40. So there may be a couple of in-person tickets available, and also there are online tickets. So if you guys are interested, reach out to either myself or Coach Will, and we can get you the information as far as payment. I know Coach Will is wrapping up, and the venue. So we'll have a venue to meet at, and we always have fun at our events. And for those of you who have attended any of our events, our last one was 2 months ago, 3 months ago in Orlando, Florida. But on a scale of 1 to 10, as far as the value you receive, how would you rate the in-person events? 10 plus. Hey, Coach Will, thanks for showing up, sir. Appreciate you being here tonight. Yeah, 10 plus. I know I always learn something new at the events, even though sometimes I am one of the speakers, but I always come away with something I didn't know. Okay, and so that's why we encourage people to attend at least one event per year in person. The September event is going to be the final in-person event for 2025. Okay, so just so you guys know, so we encourage you guys to plan on attending if you at all can make it in person. Hey, want to congratulate people who hit various commission milestones, and there are also people who hit different ranks. I know there's some platinums. I think there may have been a diamond. I know there was at least one or two platinums this week, and so congratulations on your commissions and your rank milestones. That is really impressive. We even have people who hit executive. Okay, so that's the first leadership position with both companies. Okay, once you hit executive, you're qualified to actually teach people who trusted you enough to be their sponsor, right? And so now you become a leader once you become an executive, okay, which is fun. Not quite coach, okay, that requires more time in rank, and also income earned at a certain level, at least $100,000 before you can qualify to be called a coach. But you are a leader once you hit the executive rank. So congratulations for that. So Franchise Factor is something we do every Saturday night, and we started this in 2021. This was about a year after the pandemic started. We, myself, Coach Will, and some other leaders got together, and we initially called this Six Steps to Six Figures, because back then there were several people who were hitting six figures in income, right? And doing very well with the company, which we still are. And we wanted to have a system in place that was more unified and duplicatable. And so we called it Six Steps to Six Figures. And we like the fact that this system we teach is something you can learn it, do it, and teach it. And we really focus on the lost art in network marketing, which is teaching people to teach people to teach people. And so it was so popular. People began hitting ranks faster, reaching commission milestones. We eventually changed it from 6 steps to six figures, okay, to 7 steps to seven figures, okay, and we did that because we knew someone was going to hit seven figures from following this system, okay, and Coach Will was the first one to do it, and so our agreement was that once someone hits seven figures, we're going to change it, okay, to 7 steps to seven figures. Well, after that happened, we wanted to streamline it even more based upon feedback from reps. So we broke the training up into 4 parts. So there's 4 parts. We teach each a different part each week, but the system, right, is something that most people, if they wanted to, they can learn it, okay, and then they can do it and they can teach it, okay. So that's what we focus on. We also focus on sequential learning, right? So nothing is taught out of order in network marketing. There are 7 network marketing skills. Okay, those are from GoPro, right? Basic network marketing skills to be successful. We also teach on mindset and skill sets. Okay, but it's important not to skip steps. Yesterday, I did a test and I work with cold leads. Okay, I pay companies send me 3 leads a day. I text them. Well, I did a test yet on was it yesterday, day before? Yeah, yesterday I did a test and I tried to skip a step. Okay, so when we're working with leads, we want to find out their knowledge about network marketing and educate them. Well, I didn't ask that question first. I simply sent the text and the basically the body was like, "Hey, can I send you a 92-second video for you to evaluate the opportunity?" And then the person said yes. I sent them the video. They responded back and says, "Hey, well, anything I have to pay money for is a scam, right?" And so that was my first test. The second test, I didn't skip steps. I actually interacted with the person, asked them if they had ever heard of or done network marketing before. They had never heard of it or done it. I sent them an educational video, the band class, and they watched that and they responded to me. Okay, what's next? And next, I sent them some additional information. And tomorrow, we're going to have a phone call, right? So I didn't skip steps. So same thing with this, with what we teach here. Don't skip steps. Okay. And we also provide resources and repetition because what is repeated is remembered and what is remembered is repeated. And the percentages, for those of you who have been attending our training for a while, you are familiar with the percentages. And for people who are new, I want to welcome you here tonight. Appreciate you for being here. If you are watching a replay as a new member, welcome. Okay, and you made a smart decision to partner with whoever cared enough to introduce the opportunity to you. But the 70 percenters, okay, those are the people who have the lottery ticket mentality. And insurance company statistics tell us 70% of people we know are going to die broke. Okay, so the people who join network marketing, they're the people who they don't have any success because they refuse to put in the work. They skip the work part in network marketing. They have the lottery ticket mentality. They typically last 30, 60, maybe 90 days, okay, before they either quit or they go to another company, okay, and then they're the people who go from company to company to company. And then we have the 3 percenters. Those are the people who are the charismatic people. They're the ones that they make most of the money, right? They're the people, quote, at the top, the leaders. They're the people that the 70 percenters follow from company to company to company, and they don't realize the 70 percenters don't realize they're not on the same playing field as the 3 percenters. Okay, number one, 3 percenters are charismatic. They typically have a following. They also have probably received like different positions, like top positions, or even maybe were advanced some money to bring teams with them. And the 3 percenters, it's all about them. They do the training. They do all the hypey stuff. All everything points back to them. But what happens is once the hype is gone, they're on to another company and promoting another company. Okay, and the 70 percenters follow them. Okay. And so they just keep going from company to company to company. The 27 percenters, those are the people who plug into what we teach here. We start on Sunday with our leadership development training. Tuesday, more leadership development training. Wednesday is Coach's Corner, Coach Sonic. So Sunday and Tuesday, Coach Will. And Wednesday, Coach Sonic. Saturday nights, we're here. Mondays and Thursdays is more of the informational sessions for people to learn about the products and the opportunities, right? So that's you guys. You guys are the ones who get in, plug in, and stay in, right? GPS. Now, because we're growing, okay, people are joining us. Number one, the products. Okay, who loves? What's your favorite product? Okay, I know for me, I'm really enjoying the laundry detergent and the hard surface cleaner. Okay, and I recently discovered a deodorant and antiperspirant hack where my armpits don't sweat. Okay, and they smell good until the next day. I use 3 pumps of magnesium oil spray, and I use either rose and vetiver or the myrrh and sandalwood oil as my deodorant. It's amazing how effective that works. But because the products work so good, okay, people are joining us, and some people aren't plugging in and doing and following what we teach, which is fine. Rhonda, I tried that; it worked. that's a hack. That deodorant hack is amazing. But yeah, Burberry ACV is good. We have Black Sea Oil. That's my favorite product ever. Black Sea Oil. That's our number one selling product. Is Black Sea Oil. The two products great too. Now, because the products work, we have Alexandra Brighton. She's our formulator. We have Paula Scarcella. She doesn't skimp on putting out money for top quality products. Okay, and because of product they work, and there's people joining us, they're bringing teams. Okay, look at the leaderboards. These people, we don't know them. Okay, and they're not following what we teach, which is fine. There are 1,000 ways to build your business. We simply teach a way which, in our opinion, is something that is more duplicatable, and people can do it if most people can do it if they want to. Well, because we have so many people joining us and they have their own systems and trainings, we never want to step on anybody's toes and say this is the way. Okay, even though we have probably the largest organization in the company. Okay, but we don't want to step on toes. Now, if what you're doing isn't working for you, you're not earning the income you thought you would earn when you joined us, because what you're doing isn't working. By all means, plug into what we teach here and partner with us, because our mindset is one team, one dream. We're never going to leave anyone behind. Somebody wants to win with us and do it ethically, plug into what we're doing. Okay. Now, Green Organics is our parent company, right? The value we have here is the products work. Okay. We also have an aggressive pay plan, and if we were a company that focused strictly on the pay plan, okay, and hyped it up more, we probably would have a lot more people joining, but they probably would join for the wrong reason. Okay, they wouldn't care about the products, and we've seen those people come and go. They just focus on the pay plan and really have no interest in the products. With us, part of our system is becoming a product of the product. Okay, so but what the value we have here is the fact that our pay plan is aggressive. I mean, the star bonus is pure residual income. The SAT bonus, those are true passive income. Okay, and you have to find a way to generate residual income. Okay, otherwise you're going to work for a long time. Okay, and not be able to retire. Now we have Godasana, which is our household products, our personal care products, and the essential oils, the skin care, the hair serum, and the black seed oil, which is a multivitamin. So we know people want these products because people wash their clothes at least weekly. Sometimes some people clean their house. Okay, so they need to use a healthy laundry detergent. We have that. People also will want to use a healthier hard surface cleaner that has diverse uses. We have that with the sprays. Okay. Additionally, we have tooth powder. Okay. We have hair and body bars, and we have the deodorant sticks. Okay. And people are already buying those, just simply switching their stores or transferring their buying. So they're not buying from, Costco, Target, Walmart, Amazon. They're buying wholesale from Godasana, and they're also buying multivitamins, and we have Black Sea Oil, okay, which functions as a multivitamin. Miriam said the surface cleaner and detergent are awesome. Then Harbor Naturals is more of our supplement and superfood division. There are some personal care products with HBN, but we primarily have the superfoods and supplements. We have the GLP-1 system that launched. We have the 2-week regimen that launched. We have the soursop tea. We have Holy Basil and Tulsi Trim Tea, Berberine ACV, lots of products that are in demand, and those products are helping people replace their medication. Okay, we don't make any medical claims. We're not saying our products diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or health conditions. However, okay, we do have people who have had health conditions reversed. I know Coach Seymour reversed kidney damage. Okay, came off of 39 medications. Nova Coffee is amazing, right? 39 medications. Okay, Lillian, I don't know if Lillian's on there. She was on 75 medications, okay, and came off of 75 of them, guys. So the products work, okay, and so they're not on trial. Now in 2023, HBN paid out over $31.4 million in commissions to its members, and about 6% of our members are people who participate in the pay plan. So most people who join us, 9 out of 10 people who join us are customers only. They don't participate in the pay plan. And remember this quote. I should have a quote with Coach Will's name on it, but this is something he taught us. He shared with us 2 months ago. Always tell yourself this, okay? When you wake up in the morning and you begin doing your business activities, tell yourself this is my business and I am going to make it work. Okay. So it's not your sponsor's business. Okay. If it's not Paula or Alexandria's business. Okay. It's not customer service's fault, right? If your business isn't growing, is your responsibility. Okay, it's your responsibility. Hey Jerry, thank you, sir. Day two, a three-step system. You love it. How you feeling, Jerry, following the three-step system? It's amazing. But this is your business, guys. So you are going to make it work. Okay. Now our vision is bring the power of plants to the people of the world. As I talked about before, we are about showing people how to, get off the medication, reduce the medication, or even avoid using medication with the GLP-1 system. That's focused on replacing Mounjaro, Ozempic, Wegovy, semaglutide, right? Those are the GLP-1 activating drugs, okay? And they have so many negative side effects. People going blind, their stomachs are becoming paralyzed, and people just looking terrible. Look at Ozzy Osbourne's wife. Okay, that's seeing the picture going around to her. She lost all that weight, but she used Ozempic. Okay, so we have a GLP-1 system that activates the body's GLP-1 hormone to help the pancreas produce insulin. Okay, and if you manage blood sugar, you can manage and avoid a whole lot of chronic health conditions. Okay, yeah, stomach paralyzed, people going blind, just all kinds of stuff. Now we are also about facilitating financial independence. Right, we show people how they can become virtual millionaires. Okay, we show people how they can, not rely solely on their job to meet their financial needs, or maybe even retirement or pension or Social Security. That's why we wear these shirts. Okay, a few of us have these shirts, JSN money, right? What that means is just say no money. Okay, and once you build your business to the point where you can tell your boss says, "Hey, Coach Seymour," and he did this. "Hey, Coach Seymour, we need you to come in today because Joe called in sick, and we need you to take over his shift for the day." And Coach Seymour was like, "No, I'm not doing that. Matter of fact, here's my 2 week notice. Right? Just say no." That's what JSN means, and so that's what we are focused on, putting people in position so that they can just say no to that boss. Right? And also, we're about personal growth, right? Network marketing is really a personal development program disguised as a network marketing program, except we get paid for it. Okay, we get paid to improve our speaking skills. We get paid to improve how we communicate with people. We get paid, for getting better with our finances, all kinds of stuff. Your job's not paying you for that, right? Matter of fact, your boss doesn't want your skills to get so good that you get better than your boss and you take his or her place. They don't want that. But we want everyone to grow. So that's what I like about what we have here. Our mission is to capture 1% of the growing $6.8 trillion health and wellness industry. It's supposed to grow by the end of this year to $7.3 trillion. I think it's going to be bigger, okay? Because more and more people are becoming turned off by the medical profession. I mean, I haven't seen a single instance where medication is curing anybody. Okay, but I've seen instances where plant-based products have reversed health conditions permanently, right? And so, because our mission is to capture at least 1% of the health and wellness industry, many of you guys who plug in, right, get in, plug in, stay in. Some of you guys are sitting in seats where your income is going to be over six figures a year. Some of you are going to earn over six figures every single month. All right. All right. That's awesome. And as far as like a virtual millionaire, once you build your business to where you're earning $5,000 a month, okay, that's equivalent to having $1 million invested someplace that's paying you 6% annually, right? That's $60,000 a year, right? You start earning $5,000 per month in residual income here, you are a virtual millionaire. Then eventually you're going to build your business and become a paper millionaire, a real one, right? It's amazing. Our motto is dream, fight, win. As long as you have a dream, you're willing to fight for, and you don't quit, you're going to come out with the win. Okay, so it's worth it. So there's four parts. So part one is where we talk about the leadership test. We share the best system. If you missed part one, go watch the replay. Part two, we talk about the tools and also building your belief. Okay, go watch the replay of that one. Part three was last week, talked about creating your list. Okay, so you're going to don't do anything with the list yet because you don't know what words to say, you don't know what to do. All right, then we go through the methods to launch your business: hot market, social media, warm market, cold market, mastering the art of the invite, which are in books that we share, and also learning how to present the business in a way that duplicates. Go watch the replay of that one. Tonight is part four. So this is the last, this is the fourth Saturday of the month of May. And so this is part four. And part four is where you're going to learn the new member orientation process so you can teach it, right? And so remember, we're focused on teaching people to teach people to teach people. If you can do that down to 3 levels, right, you will become a six-figure earner here. Okay, 3 levels. If you teach down deeper, even better. Okay, and so that is what we're focused on because you're going to sign people up, and it's not necessary to wait until Saturday night, okay, to plug them into the teaching. If you learn it and do it, then you can teach it to people. Okay, just like for those of you who has earned at least $50 a week, who is earning $50 a week? You know, Coach Will talked about this last one of our other trainings. Me, Marion's $50, 50 bucks a week. So for those of you who are earning $50 a week, okay, that's what, 200 bucks a month. You guys are qualified to tell people, you can show them how they can earn $200 a month or 50 bucks a week. Okay, that's how simple it is. And so once you learn this system, this training, you guys can teach it. So then we're going to talk about launching your business. And so learning the new member orientation, you can teach it. So part one, we talked about that, creating strong mental and emotional barriers to exit that are greater than the obstacles you have to overcome to win. So those are your 20 reasons why. Okay, that's what those are. And so this is a leadership test because when you have you're a new person who says they want to build a business and you tell them, hey, I need your 20 reasons why and your top four, right, within the next 7 days, they need to get it done within 7 days. If they don't do that, they failed the leadership test because they're not able to follow simple instructions. Okay. Then this next thing is placing your appropriate initial order according to the best system. Okay. And best means becoming a product of the product. E is educate yourself. Okay. And learn. Okay. S is you're going to show the plan. You're going to show the project. You're going to show the people. You're going to sign the people up. STP. That's what it means. And then T is you're going to teach the two people who you signed up to want to build the business. BENS. That's how simple it is. Okay. And then what is the appropriate level of auto ship to be active at with both Golden Sign and HPN? Tina has 100 BV, 100. That's the recommended level to be at if you want to maximize your income. And then set up auto ship if appropriate. What day of the month do we recommend your auto ship be set for? The first of the month. So that's coming up a week from tomorrow, right? So make sure you guys update your auto ship so you have different products coming next week, right? And then building your belief. I'm sorry, get familiar with the resources and tools at your disposal. So we talked about the videos, the books, the trainings, building your belief, okay, in the industry, the company, the pay plan, the products, yourself, the method, and helping people. This right here is all the new member orientation process. So if you guys want more in-depth explanations, go watch the videos, okay? All right, and then part three is where we talked about creating that preliminary candidate list and don't do anything with it. Then we talked about the different ways to launch a business. With the hot market, should be social media on there, but warm market, cold market, mastering the art of the invite, and learning how to present the business in a way that duplicates. Okay, if you guys have questions, feel free to type your questions in the comments. All right. And so launching your business. So this is the fun part, right? This is where we bring it all together. And the way we teach the system, it's going to take about 30 days. Okay, just for the average person to do the B, right? Become a product of the product. Okay, at the appropriate level, because they want to use the products and have an experience, so they have a story. And then the E is where they're going to educate themselves. They're going to click on 3 links a day in the back office on the website. They're going to attend the training Zooms, right? So they're going to learn. And then once they're ready to launch their business, that's the S, right? S, launch your business. That's the fun part. So this is where we let people know we're in business. Okay, that's how this is where we are. I know there's a new Costco being built by my house. There have been so many commercials here in Las Vegas that pop up on Yahoo and on YouTube, and so many ads coming to my house about Costco opening. They're letting people know, hey, we're building a Costco or a new one here in Las Vegas. We're opening up, right? So they're launching that Costco. Even though I don't have a Costco membership because I don't buy in bulk like that, but they make me want to buy. I'm curious, right? And so you have a business announcement. So you want to announce your business. Do not be a secret agent, okay? That's where many people struggle because they are afraid to announce their business. They have belief that they're going to just simply sign up, order products, attend the trainings, and people are going to magically sign up with them. That's not how it works. Okay. Jessica says she's had someone contact me yesterday from the magnets on her truck. Yeah, and that's just one way to build a business. So your business announcement is a text, right? That's your hot market text. Who on here can type out a sample text message? Not you, Coach Will. Who can just type out in the message a sample text message that you sent to your hot market? Okay. And remember, your hot market are people who love you. You love them. You care about them. Like if you got into a bind, they would be the people who would come and get you out of that bind, right? They would bail you out. Car broke down at 2 o'clock in the morning. They would be the ones that get up out of the bed and come and pick you up. They would help you no matter what. Those people you truly care about. So I'm waiting to see who has a sample hot market text they send to launch their business with the hot market. Because remember, people do business with people they like and trust, and the people who are in your hot market list are most likely people that either like you or love you, and they trust you, and they're going to support you. Okay. So I'm just trying to one just wait and just give it a 30 seconds to see who has a sample text message they can post it. Let me see. All right, Miriam. Hey, man. Okay. Hey, name. Yeah. Hey, Hey, cousin. Hey, mom. Hey, dad. This is what Miriam wrote this. Hey, name. I'm launching my new essential oils business and would love your support. If I sent you my link, would you support my business with a one-time order? It would mean a lot to me. That's a sample script. Okay. Let's see what Miss Charlotte says. Hi, Stacy. I hope you're doing great. I'm excited to share that I'm relaunching my business and I'd love for you to be a part of it. I'm reaching out to ask a special favor. Would you be willing to try out one of my products and provide feedback? Any purchase of $12.95 or more would be a huge help. Your support would mean the world to me, and I'd be forever grateful. Let me know if you're interested. Thank you in advance for considering. Simple, simple stuff, right? And I like the fact that we had a couple words, right? We had favor. Okay, people. If somebody messages me that, I'm going to do them a favor and order at least one time, right? And if they like you, they're going to support you. So favor and support are two key words. Okay, so those are two examples. Another one says, "Hey girl, I was just curious if you do me a favor and check out these products." That's not specific enough. You have to add more meat to that one, Jessica. That one, you have to actually tell people what to do. Okay, but I like what Miriam wrote, and I like what Charlotte wrote. Those are strong, like business announcement, launch text to send to the hot market. Okay, very very good. Thank you guys for sharing. All right, let me see what else. So next is you're gonna do a post, right? And so most of us are on Facebook. So you're gonna do a Facebook post, some type of post announcing your business. Okay, there's other social media platforms people are using. I like Facebook, but there's Instagram and there's TikTok and there's what else? Threads and X, right? Different places, but for the most part, people that have the money, right, to buy the products, they're going to be here. They're going to be on Facebook. You may have some on Instagram, but that's a different platform that's driven by pictures. You may get some people on TikTok, but you want to do a Facebook post. You want to post a story. Okay. Stories are great. We like using stories because we can see who watches our stories, and those are people you can reach out to. Okay. If they're not a member already, the people that watch your story, reach out to them. Hey, James, I was just thinking about you. How's everything going? Right? Don't reach out to them and tell them, hey, thanks for watching my story. Just be authentic and hey, James, hey, I was just thinking about you. How's everything going? What have you been up to? Something like that, right? And then your reels. Reels are great because reels get more reach. They reach more people because reels can go viral. Okay, so those are ways to announce your business. And then we talked about hot market first, warm market. Okay, your warm market, those are people who aren't in your hot market and they're not in your cold market. So those could be social media acquaintances, those could be people you meet at the gym. I go to a gym here in Vegas, and so I have Roger, I have Optine, I have Gabe, right? I have a few people. We talk, right? So those are my warm market people. Roger, he brought up a problem he was having. I offered a solution to him when it came to his health. Okay, so your warm market, and people who are in your cold market can become your warm market people. Okay, and then cold market, typically those are going to be leads. I buy leads because I work at home full time. I don't go to an office anymore, so I'm not around people a lot. And so I like working with leads. It's fun. It takes longer to build your business working with leads, but that's the last way to want to build your business. So Jessica, she edited her hot market message. Says, "Hey girl, I hope all is well." And when you guys talking to people, talk to them the way you normally would talk to them. If it's your cousin, hey cuz, right? Or hey bro, hey fam. Okay, however you talk to them, that's how you address them. But Jessica wrote, "Hey girl, I hope all is well with you and your family. I'm just curious if you would be willing to support me by doing a small favor of making a $12.95 purchase and trying one of my products." And then where's the rest of it? You have to have the part about how much it would mean to you if you would appreciate their support. So just add a little bit more to that. But if that works, keep doing that. Okay, so that's cool. And then Clarence said, "Hey, Queen, peace and blessing. I was reaching out to my closest family and friends to let you know that I have launched my own health and wellness business and wondering if I sent you my link, would to if I sent my link to you, would you make a one-time purchase to support my business, CH, right? And then thank them, thank you for your time. Dive deeper, live longer. Something like inspirational to end the message. Okay, so that would be my recommendation. But the hot market works. Who on here has had success launching a business with the hot market? I know Coach Will did, because I remember when he hit Diamond, right? It was like 33 people one day he signed up or whatever. It was some high number, right? And Coach Seymour still uses a hot market. I know I did a hot market when I hit Diamond. I did 3 days after Coach Will hit it. I hit it, and we followed the same play, right? And back then we only had our 12.95 essential oil to promote. We didn't have deodorant. We didn't even have the $5 deal, right? And so Miriam says, "I reached 2 orders today with our hot market." The hot market strategy works, and there are people, okay, who and Seymour, yep, he hit Diamond in 4 days. There are people who I've signed up with me, and I gave them a call to play, hot market first, and then go to your warm market, and then maybe cold market last. They didn't want to follow the system, right? So they wanted to build like AI cartoons and build funnels and stuff like that, not realizing that we are in the people business. Okay, we are in the people business, and if you have people in your life, okay, who like you and trust you, they're going to support you. They refuse to follow the system and were up mad at me because they hadn't made any money after 3 months. 3 months. They didn't follow the system, but they wanted to recreate the wheel and create their own system that's predicated on making AI videos and doing all that stuff that people, you can learn how to do it. That's not duplicatable. The system, it works. The system works. We've done it. We've been through all this stuff. Guys, my Coach Will, myself, Coach Sonic, Coach Seymour, we're not new to this. We've tried stuff and it failed. Okay, we try stuff now and it fails. Then we don't share it. We share it with each other, but we only share stuff that works. But the hot market, like Coach Will said, is super solid for beginners. Right? We try to set people up for successful. That's why we call it the best system. Okay, and it gets people off to a faster start. They're able to earn commissions faster. So then they'll have a story to tell. Hey, I joined this company within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I made my first commission. Okay. And then no, as you grow, you transition to your warm market. Okay. And then we do the hot market when we launch a new product. Like when we launched the laundry detergent and the cleaning products, I reached out to my hot market. Right. Some bought, some didn't. Okay. That's what we do that, or you want to hit a rank and stuff like that. So it works. All right. So anyway, guys, so that's pretty much training. I like to share this example here. So this is predicated on you signing up only 2 people, and everyone's going to duplicate the process. We'll go to Sana at 100 BV. Everyone signs up 2 people. We're going to go down to level 5. Okay. So you'll have what, about 63 people, including yourself, on your team. Okay. But at level 5, at 100 BV in the matrix, that's going to be $372 a week. Okay, that's over $19,000 a year in income, in residual income, right? And so, in order to get that, right, in order to receive $370 a week in residual income, you would have to work. You have to work and save up $322,000 and invest it at some place in a vehicle that pays you 6% annually. How many people can even work and save $300,000? How many people can work and save $1,000? Not many. So we know it's easier to build your business here. You sign up 2 people, 100 BV, that want to build their business, and they duplicate the process. Everyone duplicates that. It's easier to build the business down to 5 levels to bring in $372 a week in matrix pay. Not talking about the fast starts and the other way, the matches and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, the new product launches is great to go back and hit. I hit my hot market every time we have a new product. I hit them up. My sister, my brothers, ex teammates, right? Even people I work with. And I need and so it's me again, right? I let them know, hey y'all, it's me again. Just launched a new product. I need you to do me a favor and support me and go buy a bottle of the cleaning spray. Okay. All right, so that's goal design. So we focus on 5 levels because that's believable to most people. Okay, you get past those levels, those numbers start getting big, and people start not believing it's possible. Okay, all right. Now HBN is a little bit different, right? There's no limits to the HBN binary, but we wanted to give a reference point. So you're active at 100 PV with HBN. You sign up 2 people, they sign up 2 people. Keep duplicating that down to 5 levels. So just in binary pay, on that 5th level, you would receive $192 a month. Okay, just if it stayed like that every month, that's $2,304 a year in residual income. Okay, in order to even earn $190 a month in residual income, you would have to work and save $38,400 and invest it at a 6% rate of return, annual rate of return. How many people have ever worked and saved $38,000? Okay, outside of your 401k, just working and putting it into a savings account, a high yield savings account. Okay, that's what I use. How many people have done that? Not many. I've done it. I've done it. I pay my taxes every year. I've done that. Okay, but not many people even have $1,000 to in their savings account to cover any emergencies. So we know most people won't be able to work and save up $38,000, at least not in this lifetime, or at least not while they're young. So it's easier, guys, to follow the system. You're active at 100 PV with HBN. You sign up 2 people, right, who are also active at 100 PV, CV, and then they duplicate the product. You keep duplicating that down to 5 levels. Remember, you get the star bump bonuses also. You get the binary matches, but this is just strictly in your binary pay. So this is something that most people can do if they want to do it. So as far as your level of commitment, all right, so we broke this up. We have what Go. If you are with Go Desana and you're at 5 BV to 24 BV, you're in, but you're not really 100% committed. If you're at 25 BV to 49 BV, you're at day. So yeah, Go Day. Okay. You're at Go Day Sa. If you're active at 50 BV to 99 BV, okay, you're still not 100% in. If you are at 100 BV or more, you are all in with Go Desana. Okay. Qualify for all the money, maximize your matrix pay. That on Mondays is great, guys. Take advantage of the double matrix Monday. Okay, we're getting 6% matrix pay every Monday now, right? It's supposed to end the month of June, but I think we're doing really well with it. So let's continue that momentum and keep building that thing up. All right. Maybe Paul will make it a permanent part of the Golden Sign pay plan the way she did with HBN when she started the star bonus in 2019. So with HBN, okay, you are an H if you're active at 25 CV to 49 CV. Okay, you are B if you're active with 50 CV to 99 CV. You are HBN if you're active at 100 CV or more. You're earning all the money with HBN. Okay, so that is you only you know your level of commitment. Okay. So we have some income calculators. So if you're ever curious as to what needs to happen for you to generate a certain level of income, you can use these income calculator tools. You can also share these with prospects. When someone asks, "Hey, how much money can I earn?" You can walk them through using the income calculator. So the first one is one you can use for both companies. The next one is only for Go Desana for the matrix pay, and then the third one shows people how much money they would have to have invested to have a specific monthly income. So this example here, to receive $300 a month in residual income, a person would have to invest $60,000 at a 6% rate of return, right? So they will receive $3,600 a year. Okay, so this is a great tool to show people the value of the businesses here, the pay plans here, the income opportunity, because if they're earning $300 a month, that's equivalent, right, to investing $60,000, okay, at a 6% rate of return, right? So this is one of my favorite charts. Your first 5 years with us. So year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5 are the columns. The time are the red arrows. The dollar symbols are how much income you earn each year. So your first year, you're new. You're following the best system, right? You're still learning, using the products. You are sharing and getting a lot of no's, which is perfectly okay. Okay, because you're still learning, and people don't trust you quite yet, and so your income not going to be very high. But year 2, you're getting better. The people who told you no, some of them are now telling you yes. All remember, guys, a no is not always a no. We're simply looking for people at the right place at the right time in their life, but your income goes up more in year 2. Okay, year 3, you are becoming a network marketing professional. Okay, getting more yeses. You have people who are also duplicating what you're doing, right? Because you're teaching. Remember, teach people to teach people to teach people. That's happening. Your income goes up more in year 3. Year 4, you're doing pretty good, right? You're still enrolling people, not quite at the rate you were doing your first 3 years, but you still are sponsoring people. You're having more duplication. Some people you sign up may outrank you and maybe even earn more money than you. That's fair. But your income goes up more in year 4, year 5. You are probably hosting a weekly calls for your team or check-ins and having people, taking leadership roles, because we are a leadership development program, but your income goes up more in year 5. Now, what happens is people get distracted. Okay, we're on social media, right? People have shiny object syndrome. They see a post, say you can join here, no ownership necessary. You can make $4,000 a month without recruiting a single person. Okay, that should be a red flag right there. How can you earn money without recruiting anybody and there's no money coming in? You got to recruit somebody for the money to be paid out. But you get to year 3, we've seen it happen, right? Somebody made over $500,000, guys. True story. $500,000 within 3 years, got distracted, go join some other program. It hasn't worked out too great for that person and the people that follow them. And so what happens is you get distracted, you go back to year 1, so you start over. You also lose your credibility with people that follow you, and you lose your income, and that residual income you had built up, right? You lose that too. Because every time you go to another company, you start over with building residual income. So don't be the person that keeps starting over by going from company to company to company, right? For those of you on Facebook, okay, we have 4 groups. One group is for members who have signed up and want to build a business. That's the Green Organics Family Influencer and Consultant Training Group. This is the first group. So all your members who want to build a business or place an order, have them join here. All the other groups are for members, but they're also for prospects and anyone you want to introduce the business to and or the products to. Okay, so we have the Green Organics Family Testimonials Information Group. We have the Go to Sauna Testimonials and Information Group, and we have the Drink to Drop Weight Warriors group. This group right here is really is becoming the Reset Revolution group. So for those of you who are promoting the GLP-1 system using the Reset Revolution, definitely have people join that Drink to Drop Weight Warriors group so they can read the testimonials of people who are releasing weight. I know in 2 days, this week, I went down 6.4 pounds, right? Woke up Monday, I was one weight. Then I woke up on Tuesday, I was 6 pounds lighter. Crazy. Right, so the products work. Right, so this is our YouTube channels we have posted. We have the One Team One Dream channel. Most of the replays are posted there. We have Coach Will post some good videos on his channel. There's one he posted last week. It's about 58 minutes long. Talks about the products. Grab that video and share it. Coach Sonic has his trainings posted from the Coach's Corner, and the Detox Divas are always posted on Coach Tina's YouTube channel. This is our schedule every week. Okay, be plugged into a proven system 5 years from now. Okay, I say 5 years because when I joined, I told myself I'm going to give this 5 years, and if Mark Yarnell can do that, I could do it too. He made a lot of the guy that wrote your first year network marketing, him, right? So I copy the right people, right? If you're going to copy people, become a copycat, but copy the right people. Coach Will had the same mindset when he joined 3 months after I joined. But our training is every Sunday, okay? And then Monday nights we have our testimonials Zoom, which is probably my favorite night of the week. Tuesday, more training with Coach Will. Wednesday is more training with Coach Sonic. Thursdays is when we have the informational sessions. Detox Divas is focused more about the products and the problems the products solve. And then on Thursdays, we have the business opportunity overview, and Saturday nights we're back here. All right, so that is wraps it up tonight. Let me stop the screen share. Let me stop the recording because you guys were here tonight, so you guys get the extra parts that always happens. And Coach, I don't know